Hi, I'm Wes from Flying Goat Games.
And I'm Gemma.
From Flying Goat Games. Today we're bringing you Dinosaur Island by Pandasaurus Games, and this is being brought to you by our friends at the Comic Hunter. It's our local flagship board game store, comic book store. They have everything. Anyway, check out the link at the top of the video or wherever it gets placed, and check them out. They're online and they deliver all across Canada. So today we're going to talk about Dinosaur Island, which is a miraculous game. It sold like 50,000 copies. Pandasaurus really hit a home run with it.
It is really good.
Yeah, it came out a few years ago. They just released Dinosaur World.
Dinosaur World.
And don't judge us. This is completely unscripted. We basically unbox games. We open them. We play them. Once we feel we have a good grasp, we try to share them with you. So we've played the game a few times. Do you know what kind of game it is?
It's like a Euro-ish game.
Yeah, like a worker placement game.
Yeah.
The game itself is a little overwhelming when you first set it up. The instruction book seems long and lots of words, but it's done that way so when you go to play the game, it is super straightforward. So I learned the game for our game group. That typically is my job for most of the games, but when Gemma came to play the game the first time, we didn't do a run through. We played the first time. Did you find it difficult to learn?
Difficult to learn? It probably was difficult to learn for you, but for me, it was like easy-ish.
Easy-ish.
I was really like whoa when there was like everything in front of me, but now I'm like, oh, okay, that's phase 2, that's phase 3, that's phase 4.
So one thing I really would applaud them on is basically it's one big game, but it's broken down into 5 small games, and it's really well marked. So phase 1. Is this, and phase 2 is
then
the
phase
market.
3, then phase 4.
Yeah, so it's really easy to follow along, and the funny thing about the game is, for me, depending on who you're playing with will depend on how intense the game is. So the first time we played, she had just seen all of these beautiful pink dinosaurs. So she, her only reaction was, oh, pink dinosaur. And I was thinking, okay, I want this to happen, and you need to be 5 steps ahead. So, I mean, at the end of the first game, I quadrupled her points, but we just finished playing again, and the score was really close.
Yeah.
So,
you won still.
But it's one of those games where anyone can play it. I think it's simple. Just follow the directions. These are your choices. Follow along, but you can also get really competitive because every move you make in phase 1 will result in an action in phase 4, and if you don't 4 or 5 moves to make one thing happen, so you can really turn it into a heavy game if you want.
A couple of my favorite parts about the game is, of course, I would say, like a lot of people love this, is the beautiful, amazing, unique pink dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs so much. Oh, another one is it must have took a lot of time to do research of like Tyrannosaurus Rex. Did I pronounce that right? I think I did. But like with fun houses, balloons, I think that they would have to do some research because there's
fun houses and balloons. Oh,
yeah,
the attractions you can buy.
Yeah, because there's like a stack of them, and I'm like, how do they have that much? How do they picture that?
The rule book is, like I said, it's very wordy, but literally, if you're able to read a sentence, you can set the game up. It shows you what the game, should be looked like set up, and then you just start with number 1. Like it says, put this here, set these beside it, find the 81 of these and put them in this bag. It is wordy, but extremely well written. There's a good FAQ section, early missed rules. This is an upgraded rule book. That's fine. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about the game. It's a worker placement game. I can see why it was so popular. I'm normally not a massive favorite like this. I'm more of a dungeon crawler guy, but I really enjoyed this. It was bright, it popped, it was fun. It took about an hour and a half to play, I'd say. Any final thoughts?
I also really like this. There's 2 sides. Oh, I just realized that there's 2 sides. Mosquito and feather. Wait, is that a feather? No, no, it's not.
The game plays 2 to 4 people. There are upgrades. This is a 5th player expansion, and yeah, the bag's super cool too.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna do basically 1 round playthrough. It'll be rushed, but you'll see exactly what it looks like. So if you're interested in the game now, after us talking about it and telling you we really like it, you'll see how a round would look. And there's 5 rounds, and that's it. Winner takes all. So we're going to do a quick setup for 1 round and play through it to the best of our ability. And we hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned, and thank you so much.
See you then.
Hey, welcome back. So we're going to do a quick playthrough of what 1 round looks like. The game consists of 5 rounds, and then you decide who has the most victory points, and they are the winners. So, quickly, whoever holds the mosquito in the amber
is the first player.
Okay, so you are the first player. The first player is marked here. Actually, it should be green like this.
There we go.
Okay, so what do you do? Phase 1.
Phase 1 is
take the
rolling
dice.
the dice.
Right.
And it doesn't matter what order you put it in, you just, no specific order. So, we got pink data.
The big part about being able to roll the dice or be the first player is you get to pick whatever the best option is. So then you take one of your 3 scientists and you'll place it on the board, and you can either choose one of the DNA strands, knowledge of a dinosaur. You can upgrade your limit for your different DNAs.
Or you can pass, which means you place this here and it acts as one of your workers instead.
Okay, so let's go ahead and play.
Okay, I'll go first because I'm first. I feel like I should take a dinosaur, but do I have enough? Yeah, I should have enough. Let's go for it. I'm going to go for a dinosaur. Your turn now.
So one thing to mention is if you do pick a dinosaur, whatever number your scientist is has to match. It does have to match.
And you play back and forth
until
you played your last one. And then we go into phase 2.
I will take 2 dark blue DNA.
So 2 dark blue? Yeah. Or 2 purple?
There's a dark blue there.
Okay. Now...
Or purple, sorry, yeah.
Okay, my go. I'm gonna go... I don't want another dinosaur because
what happens when you get old? I think you get colorblind.
You don't want too much. I don't want too much dinosaurs. But if I had a worker
possibly
here...
fat.
What?
A little flatulent.
Gassy. Then I'm gonna go for purple because I'm low on purple right now.
Okay, I'm gonna take a large herbivore, which is a bit of a risk because you need a lot of DNA, but that's okay.
So now I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but
or a large carnivore. I call it a herbivore. No, a Tyrannosaurus Rex eating grass.
That I don't know. I'm gonna go for pink or blue. I'm gonna go for the pink because I don't want to risk it either. Because
I'm gonna pass, and basically that allows me to use my scientist as a worker, like she said. Now resolve.
And okay, so we chose these 3, and what we do with the rest of them, we choose the highest one and place it here on the threat level, and we'll explain that once we get to the 3rd phase. Am I right? 3rd phase?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now we have to resolve what we played. So I have one of these. I can't even pronounce this.
Herbivore. Yeah.
A herbivore. Yes.
Give me my large herbicarnivore.
I almost can't place that anymore. I can't place any more dinosaurs.
Yeah, you did not build it very smart.
No, I didn't really build it.
You can't place a dinosaur vertically. It has to be horizontal. So she actually, the way she set herself up, wasn't necessarily the smartest, but she placed a lot of attractions.
But okay, attractions are also really good.
Carnivore, please.
Large or small?
It's the only one I'm
marked. Large.
So I have a Saurophenaganahenix.
I had a Triceratops. Yes, I can pronounce it.
I have a Tyrannosaurus Rex from earlier.
Okay, here is your dice. So you have 2 purple. And what you do, you don't count the dots because that's the threat level. And we'll explain that later, like I said.
So 4, 2 times 2?
2 times 2 because that's 2 and this is 2. So
I can only take, sadly, I can only take 1 because you can't exceed your black level here. Now, unless, of course, you raise it.
Now I have 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6.
I like that you thought that one out. That's good.
I think that's a lot of pinks. That is a lot of pink.
So that would finish phase 1.
Oh,
we're not actually, playing it fully, but we're doing each phase properly. So now we would go to phase 2. Phase 2 is the market phase, and you take whatever monies you have. So let's say we have a little more money. I'll give you some money.
I forgot to move my purple up, so I just did that.
Okay, so that's all right. It's fine. So we have some money. So on this, we have 2 turns. She'll go, I'll go, because she's the first player. And on this, you can either purchase under construction, which means you can move some sort of upgrade over to your board.
But how do you know how much it is? Because in this vote, everything here is $5. At the bottom here, it says $1, but that's not the real price. If that's when you have it, and we'll explain that in phase 4? Yeah, phase 4.
So
yes.
$2, $3, $4, $5, you can buy this, or one of the special options here. So
except for, I don't think that's a good idea to buy that, because...
Yeah, this is a blank, so it would do nothing. Okay, so go.
So, I have quite a few monies.
Lots of monies. I like monies.
Okay, but what would be best is to buy highest. But I have enough DNA for that, but I would like some advanced DNA. That would be really good for me because I have none right now. And I want to build that one, so I just need red. Okay, so I'll place that over there, and I gave you 5. So I can gang any 2 advanced DNA, discard 1 from the $5 row. I'm gonna say this one.
Okay.
Oh,
so
this one's really good.
This gets removed from the row just for the rest of the round. Okay, and now my go, I'll also do the $5 DNA. I'm gonna buy an attraction. Put it on my board. Okay, go. Let's speed up.
Yeah, speed up. Okay.
Yeah, we're just basically
so
showing around.
I'm gonna $3 and take 2 back.
Okay.
But
sure.
that's yeah, I'll just take 2 back.
Sounds good.
And
so something in here, obviously.
Yes. So I gang. Okay, yes, I'm gonna gang this because it's really good.
Does it have any immediate effects?
Gang any 1 advanced DNA.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, before I forgot to gang that, so I'll gang a green one and a pink one.
And I'll pay $2, and for that I'm going to choose this option, which lets me gain any 2 basic DNA. So 1 and 2. Okay, so phase 2 would be over. And
now we're going on to phase 3.
In phase 3, you use whatever workers are sitting up here in your worker ready pile.
And we don't have to take turns because it's not a secret, but...
Yeah, this is really the worker placement part. I mean, the whole thing gets you here, but you just follow the rules. So basically, if I put 1 worker here, I can refine DNA and make it advanced. 1 here allows me to create a dinosaur, which I can do if I have enough DNA. This upgrades my security level. This is for money.
Also, I get to upgrade my padlock at no cost, so I'll do that really quick now.
Can't actually build the dinosaur.
So I can upgrade that. Wait, no, I have to go in levels. I forgot that for a second. No, I'm going to upgrade that from there, so I can put this back where it was before. Okay. And now my new dinosaur has a new home.
Okay, so I'll resolve first. I finished placing my workers. 1 was here. It allows me to take 2 regular DNA and create 1 advanced. These ones here are unlimited, and they're either to upgrade a paddock, which I will take 1 number 2, please.
1 number 2, that's on this side.
So, and I just place it right on my existing paddock. This allows me to have multiple dinosaurs. And the other 3, I'm going to increase my security level. I don't have enough money. I need 9. So I'll increase it 2, which would be, I still don't have enough. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Okay. I'm only showing how it works. Oh, and then I should resolve my money first, actually. Now I could have, but that's fine.
Now it's my go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start with create dinosaur. So I spend 2 basic and 1 advanced. So 1 advanced, then, wait. What colors was it again? Purple and pink. And now I have my dinosaur. Now, wait, I'm gonna try to find.
Can I see the dinosaurs? These things are awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know if you can. These are just pink and I don't know. I suppose they're fabulous, right?
I love
they're awesome.
dinosaurs so much.
They are. They're super cool. All right. Okay, so you done finished resolving?
No, I still have more.
Okay.
But I'll do it really quickly. I'm gonna upgrade my security by 1, so that means I pay 5 coins.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 coins, upgrade security, and I'm gonna upgrade my padlock here really quick.
Padlock.
What do you mean?
It's a paddock.
I keep calling it a padlock.
I like padlock. It's good. I mean, it serves its purpose.
Then I'm gonna upgrade this one.
We're obviously speeding through a little bit, but I mean, anyone who's interested in the game, it can be quite overwhelming to look at. But as you see, it's almost like you just follow your, you follow your 4 sections, and that's it.
$3 from the bank, really quick, and getting any advanced DNA, and I'm gonna go pink.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay. So now we're moving on to phase 4.
Phase 4.
Phase 4 is your park itself. So you need to see how many excitement you have. So this is your excitement level. Your excitement level is marked here. Whatever your excitement level is during this round is how many visitors will be coming to visit your park.
I counted all mine up and I have 7. Also, by the way, if you're playing this game, and let's say if you got 7 like me, you would move it up 7, it would equal the total. So if I was at 5, because last time I had 5 and this time I have 7, I moved it up to 7 instead of moving like all the way up to like 13.
You hand me the meeple bag.
Something like that.
So
there you go.
I didn't remove mine from last time. Basically, this is filled with 80 meeples. There's a few hooligans, and the rest are park visitors.
And hooligans,
count as
hooligans
nothing.
Sneak in, which is really bad. And that means the other people who, with the security, the hooligans get taken last than the other people who actually paid.
It's awesome because whatever you said, I didn't even understand, but it was good. Awesome. I didn't get any hooligans.
Oh, sick. So I get 1. I already have 1. Then
so
1, 2. I have 2.
You can place your park visitors in a paddock area that has dinosaurs. So I have 4 dinosaurs here. I could place 4. If there's a spot for an attraction, you can place them. I can place 2 here because I have 2 dinosaurs here, laying down, having a nap. None here, and I have 2 spare meeples I can't do anything with, so they'll just hang out at the entrance, really.
There we go. So I'm finished over here.
Okay, so now's when this threat and security level comes. Do you want to explain that quickly?
Explain that quickly?
Yeah.
The threat and security level. Like I said, I was going to explain before, is this. But we count all of the, I don't know what I would call it, but it like has little red dots, and we count those all up. So right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I move it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 100% inaccurate. You take your total, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that is your absolute total threat level. Then for each round, you look at any red dot on the existing dice from phase 1, and you put that on your threat level as well. You don't actually add it to it, but when you go to check your security, you will look at it in that way. So for me, for instance, my threat level is 8, but I need to check at a 9 because I have to add that 1 dot. My security level is only an 8, so that means for each number that your threat is above your security level, you must remove 1 person from your park. So for me, it's 1. So I'm going to remove whichever one will do the least amount of harm to me, probably this one. And yourself?
And I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Great. So now you just basically add up your victory points and or money owed to you this round, and you'll mark that on the victory point board, and any money will get paid to you from the bank. Then you return all of your meeples back to the bag.
I forgot about the other part.
It's all good. And then we switch. I will become first player for the next round. And we'll check here before we finish the round. These are your objectives. For instance, reach an excitement level of 10. And I actually did that, so I would have put one of my company markers on that and claim that as 6 victory points. If I have built 4 attractions, you can get 6 victory points. These are called plot twists. You get these at the beginning of the game, and basically whatever they say, just kind of tweaks the game a little bit, so every single game is played a little bit differently. For us, each player started with 5 instead of 4 workers, and at the end of each round, which I'm going to do now for the next round setup, normally you just slide everything up, but because we have a tweaked plot twist, we are to remove all of these
and then
from the first 2 and then replace them. And so we would replace these, I would get the dice roll, and then we'd start another round.
You get Mosquito, and then we'd switch here.
So, anyway, if you have any questions, please send us a message. We're happy to answer them. We just kind of...
Or write it down in the comments. Comments.
What's that?
Or write it down in the comments.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in the game, the Comic Hunter has this online. They ship all over Canada. And yeah, Pandasaurus really has the market on dinosaur games because they've also just released Dinosaur World.
I really
Ron
want to get that
Wright.
game.
Yeah, and it's awesome. So thank you so much, and stay safe.